Hello, welcome back, guys. It's me, Drea, and this is Theowlsintuition. If you're new, hit that subscribe and the bell so you get notified every time I post some new content. And if it resonates, shoot me a little thumbs up and comment to let me know how or why. My readings are what is it, 40% off until the end of December 2024. The countdown is real. We're almost closing that out, so take advantage of that. You know, we love a discount. So if you want to, I'll never message you for a reading though, so just be careful of scammers. Let's do it. What does this beautiful YouTube collective need to know? Okay, just take what resonates and leave the rest, guys. But it's always my intention that it feels like a personal. Alright, let's do it. What's going on? I'm hearing that song. I forgot who it's by. If I die young, bury me in satin, lay me down on a bed of roses, take me to the river, I think. I don't know why that song is coming out. Like, I know the song though. Like, I feel like I can hear their voice, but I just don't remember who sings that song. There could be messages in that song, you know? But this also, to me, represents your being purified, okay? Roses, white roses, purification. You're also gonna be going through this kind of shift in the way that people perceive you. People are going to be perceiving you in a more pure and high vibrational light, okay? They're going to be looking at you differently because your ego has, I wouldn't say been silenced, but I feel like you finally understand how to talk to your ego. And you finally understand that your ego wants you to be safe, but your ego is operating out of fear. And you're like, I have nothing to fear because the divine got me, okay? With this new moon in Pisces energy, very intuitive energies, okay? You're trusting your intuition. You see beyond the veil. You see beyond the masks. You see beyond the illusion. And you could be very into the occult, too. Or superstitions, or like, I don't know, what people, you know what I'm saying, those stuff, you know? Conspiracy theories that are not really conspiracy theories. But you tapped in. You see things differently and you move differently, right? Reveal what needs to be seen. Scorpio energy too, another very intuitive sign. You could have Scorpio or Pisces in your chart. You don't have to, but you're seeing beyond, okay? You are also telling people or revealing what needs to be seen. You're revealing, you could be like telling people, you need to trust in the divine. You need to do this to improve your intuition. You need to do this. You need to surrender, or this is what's going on, right? Yes, as I say surrender, we have first quarter moon in Taurus, release control. A lot of you guys used to be hard-headed energies. Like with this this fixed sign energies, we have Aquarius too. Aquarius. And we also have the, I don't know if that's the crown or the third eye. And then this is the sacral chakra. And I feel like there's an emphasis on you trusting your intuition, receiving the downloads, acting as your authentic self, okay? Releasing control in regards to whatever is happening outside of you that you have no control over. You're not stressing about it. You're focusing on what you need to. You're trusting that God, source, the universe is gonna provide, that God, source, universe is going to help you. You're gonna make through this, okay? You're gonna make through this. You're gonna make it through this. Okay, and that's where you're at right now. You're in a series of, you know, faith, I guess you can say, of a series of releasing control, a series of moving and acting accordingly, okay? With this Cancer energy too, another fucking water sign, another very intuitive sign. Also Aquarius are very intuitive as well. I like to say Taurus too. Everyone has intuition, don't get me wrong, but these signs operate out of a different intuitive nudge, okay? Emotions are for the water signs, and I feel like fire signs who are intuitive, they trust their gut, okay? Especially Aries. Aquarius, it's like they're claircognizant, so it's like they don't know how they know the things that they know, but they just be knowing. And then like Taurus, more earth energy. It's just like the elements can speak to them. You listen to the forest, the trees. Like, is that weird? Is that making sense? I hope that makes sense. I don't even know. That just came to me right now. Like, but that's what I feel. So I guess that's why we're talking about this. I don't fucking know what that was. It just happened. If you agree, comment down below, or if you are any of those signs, or just talk about what you feel your intuitive thing is. Like if you're a Sag, or like you're a Leo, or if you're whatever it is. You get it, right? But whatever insecurities that you had, you're releasing them. You're releasing them. Okay, I don't know what this is, okay, what was blocking you, what was causing insecurities, but you're pushing through it. You're pushing through it, and you're moving forward. You had to assess the situation that you really had nothing to be insecure about. That a lot of the insecurities that you had, either you can change them, or you can surrender and release control and know that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing I can do about it, so I'm not going to stress about it. Or these were insecurities projected onto you, right? So you had to assess the situation. We have Virgo energy coming through. And it's like you were critical of yourself until you weren't, and you realized, like, I was overly critical because these people were projecting onto me, making me go wild, making me judge myself, making me think I'm crazy. But in reality, your confidence, your stability, your authenticity, your intuition, your ability to stay consistent and continuously go after your goals and dreams and never give up on yourself, that's why people push their insecurities onto you. And now, you know, and also people liked for you to go wild. People loved when you used to crash out because they love to demonize you. They love to, you know, it's given like people tried to make you insecure. You know what I'm saying? Tried to push you out your comfort zone in a way that was not very like productive. They just wanted you to fuck shit up, and they wanted to blame you. And it's like given like someone gaslighting you and trying to disturb your peace because they're disturbed in the head. And they love to make you go wild and say things like, let's say somebody knows you're insecure about your nose, and then they talk about your nose every fucking time they're with you, and then one day you just got sick of it, you know, I'm just joking, you know what I'm saying? I always talk about the people who say I'm just joking. You can tell if it's really a joke, because a lot of comedians, yeah, they be doing that stuff, but like there's people who are funny and they don't have to make fun of people or roast people or talk about people's insecurities or like fat jokes or whatever, like, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know. It is what it is. Like, my comedy is like, I don't know. Or talk about yourself. Talk about your journey. Talk about the things that you've experienced. Talk about life situations that are funny. You know what I'm saying? I have a dark humor, so shit that shouldn't be funny, I think is funny. But like, not shit that's making fun of people or someone that's making something that's making someone feel bad. Like, that's not the kind of comedy. Like, one person is gonna feel super bad and then everyone else gets a laugh. Like, what kind of fuck shit is that? You know what I'm saying? Like but at the end of the day, people just wanted you to go wild. People loved you to crash out, okay? People loved for you to be angry. People loved when you were going crazy. People loved when they could just talk about you and be like, yeah, did you see? Fucking this person went and showed up at the baby mama's house bugging, or they showed up at my house bugging, fucking on some bullshit, trying to say I did this when I didn't, even though they did. Because that's the thing, they'll paint the picture. They'll be like, yeah, this person overreacted. I told a joke, right? I told a joke about their nose and then they fucking broke my nose. They're the villain. Okay, but how many times did you tell that joke? No, I'm just kidding, but I don't condone violence, but sometimes the crash out be valid, okay? Sometimes people need, you're the karma bringer. Some people don't understand. We can be of love and light, but also we respect the duality, because it's not just love and light, okay? And I'm not gonna let nobody play with me, okay? Especially physically. Bitch, I swear to God, people think that like they can take advantage of people who are more in tune to spirituality because they think that they're not gonna fucking fuck them up. But then when they fuck them up, they try to make it seem like, oh yeah, that person's crazy. Or they be like, oh yeah, I thought you was spiritual. What is it? Why are you yelling? Why are you? I'm gonna show you why. Okay? But you see the bigger picture now, or you're going to start to see the bigger picture, or people are going to start to see the bigger picture of why you released certain people, why you don't have these insecurities anymore. Because again, you know, sometimes we crash out back in the day and stuff like that, but I think you've reached that point, or you're about to reach that point where, because they're showing me somebody who purposely said something to me one day and I knew that they were trying to make me insecure or trying to make other people laugh. No one laughed, because maybe if I got upset or something like that, or retaliated, maybe they would laugh or something like that, but literally no one cared because of the fact that I literally stared and I continued my conversation. Because I guess somebody was mad because I was saying some shit, I was spitting facts, and then they tried to bring me down, you know what I'm saying? So that's what happens to you when you start speaking your truth, when you start shining, when you start getting attention. That's what people did. They snuck their little bullets, shooting shots, little sly comments and shit, and you would just be like, But before, you used to go wild. Before, you used to crash out. But they'd be like, oh, they're crazy. I don't know why they're crashing out. Like, you was moving, and they're being exposed. People are seeing the bigger picture. Okay? Because whoever used to try and demonize you, whoever wanted you to go wild, or whoever tried to someone tried to ruin your reputation. And now it's like you trusted everything was going to be okay. You focused on staying disciplined and focused on your healing, and you did the right things, and you prioritized yourself, and you let go of what you needed to, or you're in the process of doing that, and it's really like not adding up to people, because people are like, okay, well, you said that this person's crazy. They don't look that crazy. You know, if you watch the other collective, you know, because you're shining now. Now you're shining, and people can't say what they used to say. People can't try to say, like, it would be a lie. It would be a blatant lie. You know your worth. You're shining. And now you're relaxing, you're healing, you're more in tune with your emotions in a way that you're not going to crash out, you're not going to react, you respond. And even your responses can fucking feel like 10 bullets to people, because your response, it's like, I heard it goes over their head. Sometimes it goes over their head, and then everyone else outside of them laughs, and then they feel like violated. And you're not trying to make people laugh, you're just saying the truth. And it's the way you say it too, because you're funny, you're effortlessly funny, right? So that's why you shine. You're kind, you're caring, you're authentic, you're truthful, you're a hard worker. Things work out for you no matter what. Like, you've made it through a lot of tough situations. You're fearless. You take action that helps you. You take risks. And I feel like these people, they're getting exposed, and they can't lie on your name anymore. Your reputation is being fixed, even though it was never destroyed, because you didn't give a shit. Like, these people wanted you to give a shit. These people wanted you. And also, they fed off of, like, the reaction that people would get. You know what I'm saying? A lot of victim mentality energy, but people try to use your name to get attention, because for some reason, you know, because you're amazing, but, like, for some reason, you know, when there's some kind of attachment to your name, like, it's the power your name holds, or, like, who you are, and, you know, damn, people use that. People use that. Wow, that's a lot. We have the back of the deck. Whoa. Caution. That was weird. The way that fell out was crazy. We have a banana. Banana. Oh, I don't know why that came to my head. No one's gonna know what the fuck I'm talking about, because plankton. If you know, you know, but you don't. You might not. Oh, I can't even do the noise. But it says, caution, eyes are watching, issues, not what it appears from the outside. Yeah, people are realizing that, one, everyone was clocking you, everyone was watching you, but nobody really saw you. And they all thought you had issues, or they all thought you was going to be stuck, or they all thought they was better than you, or they all thought you was crazy, or they all, whatever. There was so much bullshit. You know, and people never believed what you said. They all thought it was dogma, or they all thought it was bull, or you're lying, or you don't know what you're talking about, when in reality, you were literally putting people on to game. And they try to play you. You tried to put people on. And they really tried to play in your face. And they tried to play you. They really did. You know, and I feel like now people are focused on you because they see you got that cake. Okay, I didn't mean it like that, but maybe you do. But like, they see that you're making things happen, that you're getting rewarded for your consistency. Oh, it does say butt and curvy too, so that's interesting. So you could definitely be curvaceous or have a nice gluteus maximus, okay? But yeah, I feel like you were in a lot of slippery situations, but you always made it out, okay? You always made it out before it got set on fire. You always made it out. You always ended up, you know, doing what you needed to do to improve your life. Okay, yeah, you always bounce back with this rabbit here. Bounce. It's a little rabbit. Okay, and now it's like maybe your abundance was fluctuating. Okay, maybe your manifestations were blocked. Maybe the things that you wanted, they weren't working. Okay, you couldn't. Life was never able to keep you down. And now it's like you're happy, you're grateful, you know how to practice gratitude. You have an amazing attitude even when shit hits the fan, okay? And that's how people really expose themselves too. When shit hits the fan or when things don't go your way, how do you act? Okay? I used to be the person, because that's how I was raised, I would be very reactive. All right? And then at one point, when things didn't go my way, when people did things, you know, I was very understanding. To an extent, of course, you know what I'm saying? Don't play in my face. But if like an accident happened, you know, I don't stress the way I did before, okay? But people wanted you to be a monster because they had envious eyes towards you, because they see your bounce back ability. They see that they could never keep you down. They see that nothing could keep you down, okay? They haven't grasped the fact that they have that same energy, that same capability to do that. They could actually accomplish that, okay? But the thing is like, also too, people do have to understand that you might be friendly and they might think you're harmless, but you could definitely be a monster if you wanted to. If it came down to it, you could. You'll show them. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, fuck around and find out, bitch. But you've done a lot of growth, okay? You've done a lot of soul searching and a lot of healing, and you washed away whatever was blocking you, okay? You shed a lot of tears in your life. You released a lot. And now it's like, you're on the other side. The bright side is coming. Okay, no one can rain on your parade. Now you have success and wealth coming to you because you never gave up, because you were persistent. Okay, and you don't let anyone control you, but you control what you can, and you don't let the projections of others shift your mood. Okay, you don't let the projections of others block you, or you're gonna step out of that. Okay, because you're progressing, you're renewing yourself, you're making forward movement. Okay, whatever was blocking you, you said, fuck this, I'm bouncing, I'm out of here. And now wherever you're going, it's gonna feel so magical. It's gonna feel so amazing. You're only gonna be surrounded by people who are warm, who are kind, who are friendly faces, who are trustworthy, who are loyal. Okay, you're not gonna be around these slick talkers. These people who, you know what I'm saying, are not the kind of person that you want. The people who play in your face, who act all good, you know, showboat. They show off and they tempt people with this false persona, you know what I'm saying? You may have attracted a lot of players in your life or dealt with certain, I guess you could say one night stands or like, you know, situationships or whatever. And it's like, now you know what you want. You're heading there. You have faith. You're tapping into your creative ventures, okay? You have more tranquility in your life, and you're very much just focused on what you desire, okay? You're navigating through tough situations easily, and I feel like you're going to make it through, okay? Someone could be the year of the rabbit, year of the dragon, okay? And also, we have Capricorn energy with the goat, but also the year of the goat, or the sheep. We also have the turtle. Yeah, like I feel like things are moving easier for you because you were consistent, because you stayed persistent, because you fed what fed you. You fed your peace, okay? You had faith, you trusted, you had an emotional rebirth, and you don't let your emotions control you anymore, okay? And because you do that, you know how to attract what you desire. You know how to allow things to flow to you, and you know how to flow with life, okay? You know how to roll with the punches, and that's a sweet, sweet thing, because now you have so much reward. So we have temptation twice, literally temptation. So maybe like there also is a need for you to be mindful of, like, with especially with this Capricorn energy coming through, Okay, be mindful of temptations and stuff. Some things are desirable, but like instant gratification is one thing that is plaguing this world, and it's hard. Okay, that's why we need dopamine detoxes, and it's good to do fasting, and you know what I'm saying. But it is hard because, you know, I'd rather eat the cake, right? I'd rather eat the cake, a little sweet thing, but in reality, it's not going to serve me, and it's not going to give me the vitamins and nutrients that I need. But, you know, that the little dopamine hit, that's what it is, you know, and that's why it's good to keep up with detoxes, especially, like, food-wise, too. But we have travel journey, the camel. Yeah, you're so strong. You're so strong. People thought because of where you wasn't gonna thrive, but you're a camel. You got that water in your back. You kept going. You're self-sufficient. You have stamina. You never gave up. You enjoyed the journey. You was riding a wave. Totally righteous. Like freaking what is it? Finding Nemo. It's probably about to cut off. At the end of the day, you gained a lot of wisdom, and you're applying that wisdom, and you know how the world works, and you're going to be successful no matter what, and no one can stop you, and that's really causing a tower moment in people's lives. We have Paris coming through, again, the Eiffel Tower, but I feel like unexpected things are going to happen to you, and you're going to receive a lot of blessings, but a lot of people are just not going to understand where this is coming from. They're going to kind of have a negative look on it. Yeah, so, some kind of unexpected thing is coming to your life, but it's gonna feel magical. It's gonna feel like something that you possibly could extremely love, or just it'll make you happy and you'll enjoy it. But there's an emotional thing, and I feel like a lot of y'all have been going through some kind of cycle of like sadness, or you know, processing past emotions. Okay, seasonal depression, just feeling the feels, feeling the heaviness, the heavy energies. But what is this unexpected okay, so you're gonna heal something. Yeah, something that was stressing you out, something that was causing you to lose sleep, something that was causing you anxiety. You could be healing some kind of mental block, some kind of it's because this is mental, but also like it's pain, some kind of heart pain, some kind of grief, some kind of sadness that, you know, you're letting go of. Yeah, it was emotional. Your emotions were affecting your mental, and thus it was helping you, causing you to manifest things that you didn't want. It was causing you to do things that were not for your highest and best good. But, new, fresh start. You're letting go of the past. And it's going to come out of nowhere. Like, if you were sad, it's given like you wake up and you're just like waking up on the right side of the bed. Like, I don't know what this is. I don't, but you're coming out of the blues, baby. You're ending that situation. You're gonna like tap into your intuition more. You're gonna allow things to flow. You're gonna step into, you know, an inspired energy. And I feel like you're no longer running away from your feelings. You're processing them, and you're processing the red flags that you had to deal with. You're processing the sneaky people, the people who were doing things behind the scenes, and because you're doing this, okay, you're gonna have some kind of stability come into your life. You're gonna have your dreams come true. You're gonna be able to sleep better, okay, because we have restful slumber. But you also could be manifesting more intimate times with your partner, or more intimate times in general. You could actually be manifesting somebody in the future if you don't have a person, someone that's actually like your peace, someone who, like, you know how like when you can sleep with people, like it's easier to sleep sometimes, like you sleep with the people you love, or like the more hugs you give, like the happier or healthier you are, and like the more hugs you get. I don't know, there's certain things about like the human touch and the feeling of love, because it activates your heart chakra in reality, and it really does, you know, you live longer the more you love, in my eyes. The more happy you are, the less angry you are, the more you can forgive and forget and move on from things, okay? But there's big emphasis on, like, if you've been struggling with sleep, or you haven't been sleeping a lot, or it's been hard for you to fall asleep because of your mental, that's shifting. You're going to be able to have restful times ahead and peace, okay? But there's a lot of people who are like, you know, some sneaky mothers. Again, you only tried to help these people, and they're gonna see it. It's like read it and weep, you know? The relationships from your past, the old friendships, you know what I'm saying? You're not building towards those anymore, unless they're like your real ones, but like you're letting go of all the manipulators, all of the gaslighters, okay? What else? Closing messages for my beautiful collective. Closing. Whoa. Yeah. Are we taking reversals? Yes? Yeah. Okay. What is this Five of Cups? Hi! Go on you. Sorry. What even was that? Jesus. Calm down. Alright, what is this? The World. In reverse. Yeah. 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 The High Priestess in reverse. The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. The Eight of Cups in the reverse. Alright, you got a cycle that you're closing down for good. That, you know, this was a long time coming. And when I say this is like... So you haven't talked to a person, alright? Someone who, you know, hurt you, brought you grief, brought you sadness, betrayed you, right? You kind of cut off communication. You let it be what it is. You said, I'm gonna focus on me, and you did, and now you're in your Empress energy, right? And this person is envious as fuck. One, they're just mad because of the fact that you kind of like ended this cycle. But you didn't close it out. You just walked away. You just chose to invest into other things. Or you just distanced yourself. And this person, you know what it is too? Is some people, okay? Some people may have distanced themselves from you. You know, the Death. Some people may have distanced themselves from you to kind of force you to put in more work, right? Like, they wanted you to chase them. There were people who wanted you to chase them, right? They thought that you would come back to close this out. They thought that you would communicate. They thought that you would, like, you know, but you were kind of like, you know, we've done this dance too many times. I'm not confused. I feel like people thought you was confused, you know what I'm saying? Or thought you was like, you know, a little off, or like, they're like, nah, they don't know what they're doing. They have no idea. Like, what they would, there's no way they would, that would be the stupidest thing. Why would they cut me off? What do they know? They don't know. They don't know. What do they not know? What is that? What is that? What is that? The Justice in reverse. Ten of Cups. Certain people treated you unfairly on purpose because they thought you were dumb, because they didn't want things to work out for you, because like they just went through an unfair cycle and they projected onto you. Either way, you invested in yourself and you have success coming to you, but you have to decide to kind of just call judgment and allow God to give the karma. If you don't want to talk to these people, you don't have to. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. And that's the thing, is like somebody feels like they can force you to talk to them. But like in reality, why? Why are they even trying to? They don't even got real love for you. They don't even got real love for you. You know what I'm saying? So why are they trying? Because you're successful, because you ended things, because you improved yourself, because you're in your Empress energy, because you're generous, okay? Because you're intelligent, because you're a leader, because you live your best life, because you're authentic, and you're not the type of person who doesn't know how to regulate your emotions, you know what I'm saying? But these people are very, very kind of like off track, off kilter, like, you know, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, you have abundance coming to you. You have more success coming to you. You just have to make sure that you trust your intuition. There was a lot of things that were hidden that are going to come out. You're not going to give a shit about it. But these people feel like, you know what it is too? It's like these people want these things to come out. They want the injustices that they did behind the scenes to come out to get you to message them. Because it's like they want your energy even if it's in a negative light. They're going to tell somebody and be like, yeah. Because they know, it's like they want to tell somebody so that it comes back to you. You know what I'm saying? Or they tell you something so that it like fucks with you. Yeah. It's like they don't care that the relationship is over because they never really cared. But they care that you're the one who ended it. They care that it wasn't their choice. They care that like you didn't chase them, okay? That you just let it go, okay? So there's different situations. I feel like it could be multiple people trying to come back in that you cut off, and these manipulative people, they're either mad that you cut off or they're mad that you didn't chase them. Okay, they're mad that you didn't chase them, or they're mad that you kind of silently cut them off because they felt like they deserve an explanation, when in reality they know they didn't treat you fairly, when in reality they know that they were only your friend to use you, when in reality they were draining your energy, when in reality they knew they didn't match up to you. They knew that. So why the fuck are they mad when you have boundaries? Why the fuck are they mad when you don't play a fool anymore? You know what I'm saying? It just don't make sense. Okay? But like, besides that, like, you're focused on your future. And these people have no goals, plans, dreams, or aspirations, so they're focused on you. And they put the spotlight in a negative way. They want a negative aspect because they don't know how to let go of the past. They don't know how to move forward. They're envious and insecure, and they want you to be stressed. But you're not. And you have new opportunities coming to you, but they want to block it. They want you to not feel love for yourself. They want you to feel insecure. They want to bring you down in whatever way that they can. In reality, they can't. They think they can. I think I can. I think I can. Bitch, no. So what? Why is this even coming up? Because I guess these people really are, yeah, they want to, the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out, right? They want to break down your foundation or manipulate you. It's really immature energy. The truth is going to come out and you're not going to give a shit. You're going to close out that cycle. But they want you to feel those swords. But your perspective, you already knew there was a snake. Your perspective is different. You're going to be like, yeah, I don't know why. These people were emotionally immature, playing in your face. Some of them had crushes on you, right? But they were superficial, right? Maybe you didn't match the... maybe you went through a glow up for some of you, right? With the King of Wands, right? Maybe these people were like, nah, I can't be with this person, right? So somebody, okay, for some of you, this could be like a situationship or someone who led you on for a long time or something like that. Or someone that maybe you made a move on and they rejected you, right? Whatever it is. And I feel like somebody had emotions for you, but they were emotionally immature and they were attracted to you, but they felt like you weren't conventionally attractive. Now you went through a glow up and you might fit a fucking thing, right? Or maybe people are giving you attention and it's like they never thought that you would make these changes, so now they're kind of like backtracking, right? Like, damn, I really kind of should have picked that person, huh? And you're like, fuck off, bitch. You know, and if it's not just romantic, because there's so many different people coming through right now, I think you cut off a lot of people and you know what it is that you want, and you know that these people can't provide it. Yeah, you want reciprocal energies in your life, and these people didn't know how to reciprocate, or they thought they could buy your love, you know, but then treat you like shit. Like, what kind of bullshit is that? It's giving like the guy who cheats on the girl and then buys them a necklace or buys them earrings because they're rich and shit like that. You know, some people will stay, but like also, fuck that. Like, run their pockets and dip the fuck out of there. Run their pockets and dip the fuck out. But yeah, you're gonna be okay. But like, I guess that's they're literally just coming to tell you the truth, not because they feel guilty, not because they want to reconnect in an honest way, not because they want to heal the situation, okay? It's because of the fact that they're just mad that you moved on. Somebody's mad that you moved on. Somebody's mad that you're successful. Somebody's mad that you're doing better without them. But in reality, you was always better off without them because they were literally draining you. They were trying to control you. They were in their ego, okay? They were blocking your successes, or they wanted to steal your success, steal your power, keep you stuck. They weren't really your friends. They weren't really your partner. They weren't really, you know, loving you the way that they portrayed themselves to. You know what I'm saying? There was an agenda the whole time because these people have negative mindsets. Negative mindsets, and they were jealous of your opportunities, and they really didn't like the fact that you know how to change, you know how to transform. You can be alone and not feel lonely, you know? Wow. I'm just gonna call it there. I love you guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. If you made it to this point, drop a butterfly and continue to transform and thrive, because you doing something right, because you got everybody all kinds of in your business, and that's just, it is what it is, you know. May they transform, and if they don't, they're not gonna have access to you ever. All right, I love you. Bye.